Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Warriors, 70.
Throwing now off the play action. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. At the 60, at the 60.
They're throwing it. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
60 Bison, 60, go!
On the give, it's Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go.
A 3rd down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. That's grabbed inside the 30. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
18 Cardinals. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw... on the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the pistol, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Ooh, almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pull that in front further, 13-zip. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Great, set. No touch.
First down, run with Barkley. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
45-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No touch, set. On anyone, no touch.
They go to Barkley again. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
No touch.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a two-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize the defense and give them that swag when the defense is stop them.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They'll run the toss to Blue. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And the Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go.
They'll start the drive with Blue. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 14-6 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this.
Pick it up.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18, 19 Lions.
He's going to throw it. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Blue here from the pistol. No gain on the play, even after he broke the tackle. Just able to get back to the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
The Eagles into the nickel, third down coming.
Here we go, Shaq. Hop, Shaq, let's go.
On the zone read, they hand it to Blue. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys lead by 14. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys lead by 15 now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. I take a G pass. Watch do it. We survived outside off from the music. Turn his TV off. Ain't with my type activities, but don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen?
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch. No.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he slides down. We'll see what the business is with this penalty flag. This could be coming back. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63. No touch.
Running it after the penalty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. Keeps himself upright. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles trim the lead down to 9.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play.
The Eagles will set up for the
They send him straight up the middle. And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw this one. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Cowboys.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Pass play now. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 25. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
47 on the play. That's another Cowboys 1st down. A gain of 47 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go. Cougar 19, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Check out.
Working inside the red zone. Complete out to the right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Eagles 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. It is cut left side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now Hurts. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At 2:01, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Now they'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Blue gets the handoff. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it.
Massive hits. The ball's out. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce and just the other direction, they're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
First and 10, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for Dallas first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Blue running to the right. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Pass is caught at the 9. We might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
Here we go, Shaq. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther Dragon 60.
From the red zone on first. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Yep, as expected, they're going to grab and start this one off. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 25-yard line.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
73! 73! Great, set. All right, anyway.
Back to throw, Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Who gets it? And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Setting up to throw. That's Ferguson. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Toss to the right side. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go. Check out.
Now Blue. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here he goes again. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Set.
First down throwing for Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on third down.
It's third.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1, here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Looking for the back time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. From the pistol, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Now it's Blue. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Cowboys football, and they should be able to coast through the 4th with that kind of lead. Third down, they need 7. On the give, it's Blue. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule. It takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Going with Blue here. Running in the red zone. And they take this in for the score. The Cowboys keep running away with this. And yet again, he's made a trip to the end zone, his 5th on the ground. And now just 1 more return visit away from tying that NFL single-game record. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Hurts trying again on second down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Barkley off the pistol again. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's third down. Air it out on third. Finds Barkley underneath. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Rolling into enemy territory. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Barkley gets it on third down. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. He'll get this one to Watkins. And he's taken down at the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
The 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. It is caught left side. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
They're going to run with Barkley. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Eagles putting up points in a game decided. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walling Phillips, just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll run this with Blue. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Cowboys on the favorable end of this blowout. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Lone back gets the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back-to-back carries here. He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Begins his return at the 16. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Hurts now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
18 more yards. That's another Eagles.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.